everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris,
My name is Vincent.
and it's the official return from our hiatus. Last week was supposed to be our official return, but that whole thing went south because somebody recorded from the parking lot of a Wendy's, waiting for their Frosty, and then I'm not going to name names, but it wasn't me though. But that didn't turn out too good, and now we're back.
Yeah, who the fuck was that? That was our guest over there. He was recording at a Wendy's parking lot, ruined the whole damn episode.
We're on the hub, so we're gonna have a whole thing about Collision. It was our first time watching Collision. Now we can't use that because we're honest and we're not gonna lie about it. And we can't name an episode Collision These Nuts, or we have to save it for another time.
Exactly. Next time we review Collision, it's gonna be Collision These Nuts.
But some would say we've arguably come back for a bigger occasion, which
We'll
is
come
the
back for
200th,
revenge.
the 200th episode of Dynamite. Wow, 200 already.
Some people were excited, some people weren't that excited. We'll get to this later. It was surprising who was not excited about it. I'm just gonna say that.
The card was looking at the card before I watched it, I was like, this show, besides maybe one or two matches, looks kind of mid. So I'm not that interested. But the show
Honestly,
itself,
yeah, I was gonna say exceeded expectations.
when you set the bar so low for your expectations, it's very hard to go under it. And mines were very low. And I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was getting into. I never do, and I still don't know. I'm very confused.
So it starts off with,
Wait, hold
well,
on now. We have to get into some stuff.
okay.
So, that contract, Chris, what happened?
Oh yeah, the predictions contract. If you followed Wrassle Graps whenever we release that predictions thing, he's the predictions champion. We couldn't release that episode because that was also messy, unfortunately. And he's a predictions champion now, and we cannot do predictions legally because there was a clause that he snuck in there that says he cannot be challenged for the predictions championship that looks suspiciously familiar, like an AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Um, I cannot challenge for that for at least 2 months, so that's unfortunate.
True. At least 2 months. It might go over 2 months depending on the situation. Might make you another sign another contract. But you know what? I'm keeping this championship right here next to me. It's clear. It's clearly right next to me, not somewhere else in another state. So it's right next to me. Don't ask questions.
Yeah, also, just for certain limitations we're dealing with right now, we cannot go back to video podcast for now.
Yeah, I'm not showing this beautiful face on the internet for free. You gotta pay for it somehow.
Pay for it with likes and subscribes on YouTube for free.
Yeah, for free.
That's enough of that, though. Let's get into the actual show. It starts off with Jericho and Takeshita versus Sammy Guevara and the potentially British Daniel Garcia.
He's still not British. He's still from Buffalo, New York, as we've declared before.
You declared it. I have some theories. My main thing is
Okay,
would not
AJ.
have. There are some things about it. Okay, there's some things about it. I'm not gonna go into it. I'm just gonna say there's some
I'm
things
just gonna
about
say
it.
AJ had more proof than you do.
All I'm gonna say is, man, look, you put some beans and toast in front of him, and you say, "What is this?" He's gonna recognize it.
It's actually true. I think you would know what that is.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear anything else about it. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah,
He looks like the kind of guy that refers to soccer as football.
he does. I think he definitely would do that.
See, now you're starting to realize there's some things about him.
There is some things about we need to have him on this show. I think, but maybe someday.
I think what
We need to
happened
ask
was
him the hard hitting questions. It needs to be like a lie detector test, but without the machine type deal.
it's just us putting British things in front of him, seeing if he recognizes it.
Oh, we can fucking trick him. We can trick him real good.
We can
We
trick.
can
We
have a
got.
machine on one side, act like it's actually doing the job, and then in reality, it's not. I'm just pressing buttons.
We hire a fake actor.
So sometimes it'll be ding, and sometimes it'll be like, you know?
This guy is just He has a whole fake machine in front of him, but really he's just hitting buttons on his phone that makes noises, and that's really what you want.
We need a moderator that doesn't speak. That's right.
Doesn't speak, and we ask him, "Are you British?" And it says it dings once for yes.
There needs to
What?
be definitely is a Discord bot for that. There has to be.
There must be. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the thing for later, maybe. Anyway, let's get back into this match. I personally would not have started off my anniversary show with this tag match. I don't know how you feel though.
Come on. The Daniel Garcia shaking his hips everywhere. That sounds like a great start to a show.
I would not have started with a Jericho tag match. That's me personally.
Look, here's my thing. Why the fuck is Jericho and the Jericho Appreciation Society going through it right now?
I'm also very confused about that.
Why are they on two opposite sides? What's Don Callis doing over here without his bold boys? The bold boys that protect him. What's that going on? What's happening? Who were those guys?
Now, I mean, I have questions. I'm looking for answers. It's my thing now. I have questions. I need answers. I'm gonna find them at some point. But Jericho seems to have a thing going on. It's kind of siding with Don Callis a little bit over the inner circle. Actually, the Jericho Appreciation Society, same idea, same gimmick, just different. Um, but overall, we're gonna find out more next week because after what happened in the end of the match, where Jericho accepted Don Callis' cheating help to win the match, there's gonna be a mandatory meeting for the Jericho Appreciation Society. I don't know why I can't say that word today. Um, it's gonna be just that, but it's basically an inner circle town hall meeting, and we all remember those.
No, it's not. It's a JAS meeting. I think they call it Jazz.
Look, man, you
Do
can
do
call an orange whatever you
do
want, it's
do
still an
do do
orange.
do 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 do. You know.
Call an orange whatever you want, still an orange, man.
Was Orange Cassidy on this show?
He was on this show
I
for a
guess
couple
you're right.
minutes.
I
Just
guess
I'm
you're
two,
correct.
going 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
Moving on, we get to
But
the
what if it's a tangerine?
well, then we're not calling it an orange.
It's basically an orange.
It's an orange, but different.
What about a halo?
Well, that's basically just a tangerine. Just it's a different
That's a
name
halo.
for a
It's
tangerine.
like the video game. It's like boom, boom, psh, psh, boom, boom, bow. He's dead.
I've never heard someone say that while eating a halo tangerine. But I mean, if
Squirts
you've
all the
seen it,
juice everywhere.
I never in my lifetime seen someone squirt the juice and yell, "He's dead."
And where do you think it goes after you eat it?
And it
Gets
goes somewhere.
destroyed. It's
Let us know
destroyed.
down below, guys. Let us know down below.
You know.
Don't let us know anything about wrestling related questions. Tell us about that. So we're curious about.
Ask us about why things are happening on this show. Um, and then we won't have the answers because we don't know.
You can ask us. Our response will just be, "I've been asking that question for 25 years."
IDK will be the answer. No,
That's
that's
your
true. It'll
answer.
be a better answer. Yeah,
That's my answer. You have your answer though.
exactly. Yeah.
So Jack Perry comes out looking for Jerry Lynn. He wants to kill him.
Well, his theme song.
Uh, it's it's classical music. I guess that's a heel thing. I
It
don't
was
know.
not loud enough. I think he needs to bass boost it or something.
I think he's just trying to be Gunther but different.
He's tiny, so small.
Tiny Gunther.
Yeah. He
And he
needs to
like
shape his head and just to get a buzz cut.
he needs a buzz cut and he needs 4 other guys to follow him around
Yeah.
in trench coats.
Yeah. He can keep that outfit he's wearing, but yeah.
Anyway, he comes out. He goes, "Hey Jerry Lynn, get your ass out here. I'm gonna kill you." And Jerry Lynn comes out and direct quote. He says, "Hold on there, Jungle." He calls him Jungle, like that's his first name or something. He's like, "The doctor said no, but somebody who can go in there for me is this guy." And then Rob Van Dam comes out to Pantera's walk, and he goes in there, scares Jack Perry, and scares him again when he tries to jump from behind. and that's the segment.
Yeah, what a segment it was. It was so it was RVD's here. RVD's here is pretty cool.
That was the takeaway. I was excited about that. But my
Yeah, because
question is,
then our Jungle Boy just ran away. So
what I want to know is later on in the show, we're just going to talk about it now because it's connected. RVD challenges Jack Berry next week for the FEW title. But you have like no matches on All In. So why not just move it in there?
well, RVD's gonna be the battle royal on that show.
Okay, but like what are they gonna fill the rest of the show with? Because you know it's them. They gotta fill it with at least 17 other matches.
Hmm. Hikaru Shida's gonna fight somebody.
I mean maybe, but keep in mind, this is a show from Britain, Daniel Garcia's secret hometown. And it's starting at 1 p.m. our time.
Can't wait to watch it.
Just throwing it out there because I remember Money in the Bank happened from Britain, and I didn't realize it was at 1 p.m. until I was like at work that morning.
What day is the show?
27th, Sunday.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Also, quick reminder: tomorrow, SummerSlam.
Tomorrow's SummerSlam,
Tomorrow is SummerSlam.
the biggest event in the summer,
You
hottest
know it.
event in the summer. Yeah,
You know
I can't wait to be hot tomorrow.
it. For some people, that's every day.
I'm probably not gonna watch it. I won't be able to really.
I can watch and then go in here and do a quick little rundown if we're all curious about that. If I need
Well,
to.
I mean, we're gonna review it for sure, but like tomorrow, I don't know.
No, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Next up, quick little video package for Sheeta and Storm, followed up by my personal favorite match on this entire show, the Anything Goes match with Penta, Mox, and Trent. I thought it was
why did
fantastic.
this happen? What was the reasoning?
I had these questions too. They showed a video package of a thing that happened last week, but I didn't care. I thought this match was fantastic.
Yeah, it was still good. I enjoyed it. Trent Barretta won, and that's all that matters. I thought he was gonna be a loser.
I seen this Penta hit Trent with a trash can. I was like, who cares? This is fantastic.
What a good match. I mean, they had they had everything you could want on a 200 episode of Dynamite.
Thumbtacks,
Blood,
trash cans, tables, trash can lid, chairs,
you name it, they had it. It's like a
and a
yard
barbed wire
sale.
plank.
It's like a yard sale but for wrestling fans.
You know
Like,
it.
get your hot dogs, get your hot dogs.
I mean, it's like that, but if also while it was happening or once it was over, um, Trent was standing there and Mox was pissed, so Mox just choked him out. But then the Blackpool
Uh,
Combat Club came in, so then the best friend showed up and they had to go fight
best
him off.
friend. Best friend.
I miss that song. I miss the best friends.
That song is crazy. It's so good.
I feel like we've seen this already. Haven't we seen this already? The BCC versus the best friends.
Um, Perhaps.
Like when whether you the first joined their group, didn't this happen?
No, probably, yeah. Because Wheeler Yuta was a best friend, right? Or he was
He
going to be
was.
a best friend. But he declined.
And he was in the best friends, but then
He
William
said, I don't
Regal's
want to be your best friend.
I want to
I
get
want to
beat
be a
up
part
by
of the
these guys.
BBC. Yeah. I want that BBC over there.
They said, I get it. And they let him go. I don't know if there was a feud there. That might have been. I don't remember.
Uh, they were definitely pissed. I know that. They definitely were not happy. Well,
What
maybe it was
happened?
only between them and Wheeler Yuta, not really the whole group.
Maybe it's something on AEW. What's their reality show called?
Dark. Dark
Another
is the
reality
one.
show.
The Dark show.
Sure, AEW Dark, whatever, or whatever the official name is. The reality show. They had a conversation behind closed doors where they're like, look, guys, we're just not cool enough. I need this. I need to go be rough with these boys over here.
Yeah, they did have that conversation. I thought it was more along the lines of Tony Khan yelling at people like, do your homework or something.
That was more of Tony Khan. They went up to Tony Khan and they were like, "Hey, Willie, he's not being nice to us." And he's like, "You guys, why don't you go home for a little bit?"
Yeah, it would be a good reality show, I think, for that to happen. It's such like a crazy thing. Like, I don't want to be best friend no more. And then it transpires into this whole thing, transforms.
I'm excited for the next chapter, which is tonight when we're recording this. The parking lot brawl between the best friends and the BCC. I love the parking lot brawl.
It's my favorite match type, next to No Holds Barred and Extreme Rules and Anything Goes.
It's just your favorite match type between different variations of the same match. Got it.
They're different. Street fights are cool too.
By the way, I feel very bad for Collision tomorrow going up against SummerSlam and also the Jake Paul fight tomorrow or the Logan Paul fight. Who's fighting in the
Jake
boxing
Paul, Jake
tomorrow?
Paul, Jake Paul.
Yeah, so some
And then
serious
Logan Paul
competition.
is doing something else.
Yeah, Logan Paul's fighting Ricochet tomorrow on SummerSlam.
More like Ricochet, am I right?
I got him. You got him.
Yeah. I like Ricochet though. I didn't mean it. I'm
He means
sorry.
in terms of his career currently or before this.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of shit,
I don't know what that's for because I mean we're talking about MJF next, and that wasn't bad.
well, it was a good segue. I think
That was an attempt at a segue, is what that was.
I tried.
Stay in your lane, man. That's my
Yeah, that's true. I thought I had it, man. I thought I had you. I didn't know what was next. I didn't know.
wow, wow. Well, you know what? Someone who did know what they wanted to talk about came out next. MJF. That's how it's done. You see how you do it there?
Oh,
Connect the
it's
dots.
fucking goddamn it. Go join Wrestle Talk already, man. Come on.
I've been trying. They won't accept my application. I'm stuck here for now.
Man, I knew you were. You jump immediately. Over.
I go where the bag takes me, man. I do what I gotta do.
All right, man. All right.
Well, for
Just because
now.
we're not making money now, we'll make money eventually. If we just
And
get
then,
on those TikTok lives, we do the NPC thing. Ooh, ice cream's so good. We
uh,
will make money. I tell you.
and that's when I'll come back.
Yeah. Glizzy. We gotta do that shit. And then we'll be good.
That noise is mandatory.
Yeah. You need to do that. Or else they won't believe you're eating the glizzy.
Well, you're on TikTok, so I mean, it's a video.
Well, yeah, make the noise because it's audio as well.
Might as well just eat a hot dog at that point. Just eat the actual hot dog, no noise.
You just get fat too often, so you don't want to get fat. You just want to get $7,000 in a day.
I
So
mean, do you want the extra calories or do you want to have to make that noise? I mean, it's one or the other.
we're not Nico Cavo avocado, so of course we
You
don't
don't
have to
have to
do
be. You
that.
just take a nice bite of the hot dog and you go, damn, that's some good hot dog, right?
Um, yeah, sure. I guess you just take one bite and keep doing that for the whole life. You're right.
As tempting as it is to just send in a video going, making that noise and saying, damn, check out this
Ooh,
glizzy.
pull out a
You know,
scam and just no, you can't do a scam. It's too hard. No.
I mean, we can't have Slim Jims anymore because WWE got them. And, that's, we tried.
It's not necessarily true. You probably get a sponsorship eventually if we achieve enough success.
All we do is talk about meat on this podcast, at least once an episode.
Yeah, we do that. So maybe they need to think a bit with their heads and see what
And
they're
their
looking
meat,
for. Yeah, and their meats and
their Slim Jim meat specifically.
yeah. Timothy, if you're listening, we're interested.
We're interested and we will take your offer.
Yes, we will.
Won't even read it. We'll just take the offer.
Man, just give us a fucking offer, goddamn.
And so anyway, someone who is offering their emotions to the crowd. See how it's done again. He just leave it back in there. MJF, he was out here. He was like, man, I gotta tell you
We
something.
out here.
I gotta tell you something, he said. And he talked about his past and his struggles in the past with his mental disabilities and stuff. And his struggles with ADD and relationship problems. He talked about that. And it was really, really nice. He was like, I'm still a scumbag, but you're a scumbag. And that's why I was just going to be called the people scumbag. And, Adam Cole comes out, he's like, man, I'm very proud of you. And MJF goes, I promise you a title shot, but you're not getting the match, getting the main event at All In.
Ice cream's so good.
He never said, no one said that in this show.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway. Yeah, this was really good. I'm wondering when this all turns sideways.
Well, if you go and you look at the internet for conspiracy theories, as I do often, um, what they
I know
pointed
yeah,
out,
you do. You're thinking that Daniel Garcia is British, that you just bring a glizzy onto TikTok and eat it. Like, come on.
well, anyway, adding to that, I saw a conspiracy post saying that the hug he gave MJF, that Adam Cole gave MJF, where he taps his back with his fist, same one he gave to Roger
Huh?
Strong before he turned on him.
Oh. That's what I hope. I hope Adam Cole's the one that does the turning, because otherwise it gets old real quick. I'm just saying, like MJF always being the heel is. I think he needs to be the face this time. There's only one time, not too long, but I think he needs to be the face for this feud.
Well, no, now MJF's a dick forever once Adam Cole turns on.
Yeah.
He
Like
tried
he'd
to
be like,
open
"Oh, I thought
himself
I could
up.
trust you. I finally did it." And now he has to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Because now he did it. He opened himself up, like you said, and now he knows not to trust anybody, and he's gonna revert back to what he was before. But he's gonna be the hero in the situation.
And then maybe somebody gets a segment in there where he calls Cody and he goes, "Hey, roller coaster, how you doing? Now I know how it feels now. I'm sorry I did it to you. I know what it's like."
Yeah.
But anyway, someone who's very upset is there was no segue there, so I want to talk about Roger Strong real quick and move forward. Um, so Roger Strong's backstage in a neck brace for some reason. I don't know what happened to him, and he's very upset that Adam Cole found a new friend. Jealous a little bit, and then the Kingdom, which is Matt Taven and Mike Bennett's tag team, they come up and they go, We'll be your friend, bud. Want to be friends? We'll be friends."
The Kingdom.
That's what they're called. That's the tag team of Mike Bennett and Matt Taven.
That's pretty. It's interesting. I think I haven't seen much of these guys though.
I'm not interested in them really. I mean, I don't know what they can do in ring. I've never seen them do anything. I'm not too interested.
Well, we have seen something from this Mike Bennett guy.
We did. It wasn't great.
The greatest love I think I've ever seen.
And that might have been great, but the in-ring stuff was not great.
It was all right. It wasn't bad per se, but like you said, it
The
wasn't
only
great.
thing I
So
remember was him losing to Sami Zayn on pay-per-view.
as he should have.
I'm not saying it was wrong. I'm just saying that's what I remember.
Man, Sami Zayn should be a big star right now. What the fuck's going on?
Kevin Owens is hurt, I think. So the tag team thing's kind of on the back burner.
Yo, fucking hell, man. I fucking hate this shit.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Everybody's injured. Man, Roderick Strong is injured. Everybody's injured.
Well, the Roger Strong one, I don't know if it's a work one or a real one.
Everybody's injured, Chris. Roderick Strong's injured.
Well, that is tough. I mean, if you're going to be that impassioned about it, I have to believe you.
Yeah. So
Is it?
sad.
Anyways, we're going to move forward. The Elite versus
Ice cream
Team
so
Jarrett.
sad. Boo hoo.
All right, is that the... Good God, we're never getting sponsorships. They're going to play back this audio clip and they're going to go, "You want a sponsorship?"
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I need to give you my meat right now.
I heard that one before. Next up,
What?
the Elite versus Team Jarrett. I didn't care for this match, but it was a fun match. I mean, it was just so the Elite could win and be like, "We're the Elite forever." And also, we might go to Collision.
Yeah, and they said they're signed for multi years,
And so we
which
might go.
I think is a bad decision in general, but it is what it is.
I mean, it makes the most sense. It's basically their company as much as it is Tony Khan's. So why would they leave?
I just don't know. I feel like I wouldn't really trust Tony Khan that much.
I don't really trust Triple H and Vince McMahon
Like
either.
them making a whole show just for CM Punk, and then I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way there, but obviously they're all right with it.
I mean, as long as they're happy, and maybe they go over to Collision and they have that feud with Punk. Who knows?
Yeah, very interesting though. I don't know what else they can do in that company though. So we'll see.
We'll see. It's more of a
Yeah.
wait and see kind of thing. Um, AR Fox, he is talking about why he turned on Darby Allin, which I very much did see that happen. Don't ask questions. Um,
Hmm?
AR
What do you do
Fox,
with Darby Allin? I thought they were best friends.
so AR Fox apparently turned on Darby Allin because Darby Allin never called him and said thank you for helping me get on TV.
That's how it begins, man. That's how it starts.
It's how it talks. It's like when I eventually someone go to Wrestle Talk and they're
Wrestle
like,
talk.
yeah, that's how I'm gonna rebrand it once I go over there. It's gonna be my little segment of that show. And I
Yeah,
forget to call you and say thank you, and then you show up one day, somehow find me where I now live in Britain, and you turn on me and you go, you should have called. It's gonna be just like that.
as I hold the AW, I mean the Predictions Championship above you.
And you turn on me, you hit me with a belt, you say, ice cream good, and then you cry a little bit, and then you leave.
Yeah, exactly. Ice cream so sad. Boo hoo. Boo hoo.
I don't know what it is, but I hate it. I just do. Um,
I don't know. I just made it up right now. Like my Pinky Doll needs to get on my level. Okay.
not gonna disagree with you there.
Yeah.
So after AR Fox talks about why he turned on Darby for the Muggle Embassy, they show a video that they made of them going to Nick Wayne's academy, beating them
This was
up.
perfect.
It was good. I really like this one. This is the most I've ever
Yeah.
been interested in Swerve Strickland and this whole group since they've
And the
been
guy
here.
was left back. He was like, wait for me.
I forget his name, but he's good. I like him.
Yeah. They really attacked the shit out of him. They made him bleed and shit like that. They FaceTime Darby. They were like, put in the passcode. Put in the code.
And he did it. They made the
Yeah,
guy
like what?
like, what do you?
Crazy.
They already like made you bleed out. They're not gonna murder you, but I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, they're not killing you right here in this ring, man.
If anything, you should be calling 911 because you're like bleeding out right now.
That's who he was reaching the phone for. They were like, are you calling Darby out?
He's like, no,
He was just
he's
gonna hit the button 3 times and the police were gonna come. It was
he's
gonna
like,
sound like an alarm. The cops are on their way. And they'd be like, what the fuck?
he's lying in a huge puddle of his own blood. He's trying to call 911 or an ambulance or something to help him. And you're like, what are you trying to call Darby Allen? Huh, you little nerd? No, we're gonna talk to Darby
How
Allen.
Darby gonna get to you in time? He's not.
Darby's in their state, you loser.
He's skating there. Jumps in with the skateboard. He still gets destroyed though in that case.
I honestly thought they were gonna FaceTime Darby, or they're gonna show Darby answering the phone in like a different state, going, "Oh, wow, it's my good friend Nick Wayne. Hope he's not in a pile of his own blood being attacked by the Mogul Embassy or something."
Yeah. So I like this group. So I don't know. So who else is in the group though?
I think it's just them.
What happened to the other guys? The big guys?
But Brian Cage,
No, it was somebody. Maybe it was Brian Cage. There was some big guy that was with them. It was like a old NXT guy, but he came to AEW.
I don't even know what happened to that guy.
He looks like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to him. I know what you're talking about, but I don't even know what happened to him.
Yeah. Maybe they're just redoing the embassy thing.
He could just be running it back.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of the groups they have there, like good 40% of the talent, you could just run back their gimmick and I wouldn't even question it because I don't even know what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some groups I don't like, really. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that again. Um, but before that, Aussie Open versus Vikingo and Commander. This was a good match. I like Vikingo and Commander. And Aussie looked the same
Fantastic
cool
group.
also.
Yeah. Was Alex in their corner?
Who? Alex Abrahantes?
Alex. Yeah.
He was there. He watched two of his clients, or three of his clients, lose, which is a rough night for him.
Yeah. This sucks for him, you know. At least they
Really,
didn't bleed or nothing, you know.
they did. That's true. I give them that.
Yeah. It's a win. That's a win in their book.
You gotta take the wins where you can get them. With
Right, so are they
feeling
like a whole group or something? Like luchadors?
that, I'm not clear about. That's a good question. Listen down below what
Yeah.
you guys think about that.
You ever seen them together at once?
You ever, are they the same person? I don't know. You can't prove they're not.
They're all different. They're all just the same person.
You ever seen them in the same room at
Cloned.
the same time?
Yeah.
Just no one's telling me that Commander isn't just Penta in a different mask.
Who's to say?
Who's
Just
to say?
recovered real quick. New signs, apparently.
Who's to say, indeed? Um, who's to say that Tony Khan didn't originally intend for Jamie Hayter to win the title or
Did
retain
we
the
skip the
title?
damn Tony Khan announcement?
What announcement?
Well, not announcement. He was like, "Oh, I love the two. This is the." No, he was like, "Oh, I like that. This is the 200th episode of Dynamite, and here are some moments from Dynamite."
That was the same level of excitement he used to, actually. Well, it's like Tony Khan's
Yeah,
never
he
wrong.
was so not excited about this. He's got to stop reading shit off a damn monitor or whatever.
Can you blame the guy? He's sitting around and he's just like, he's doing his best, or he's getting exposed, whatever one you want to believe, you know? He's on Twitter, reading Twitter. He's like, I don't know. Did I do this? I might have done this. You know, people are saying now that he's making people bully people in the locker room, where he's not helping situations. Like, man, this is going through it over there. He can't be excited.
He pisses me off.
I mean, pissed a lot of people off, apparently.
So like not hyped about nothing.
Man, I need him to be looking like he's Tony Schiavone looking at Sting, you know?
Yeah. Guys, I'd like to introduce you to my newest signee, Rob Van Dam.
Guys, I'd like to introduce you to my newest signing, Rob Van Dam. Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
If you haven't introduced Rob Van Dam, you just assume he's high and too high to be excited.
I could have
So
replicated with an AI.
you could have, you really could have.
It would have sounded the same.
And you know what? I think rough night for him, rough week for him, actually. Potentially
Yeah.
rough long time for him, depending on what happens with the story that came out yesterday.
It's his fault, right?
What's his fault?
Just, I mean, he runs too many things. He runs all these shows and he can't keep up, I don't think.
No one told him to make 5 wrestling shows out of one company, man. That was a personal
And he's
choice.
dealing with the football and the football, both footballs.
This was the choice that he made, man. No one told him to do all this.
I don't know. This guy crazy. He's
At a
built
certain
different.
point, at a certain point, just get help. You know, hire
You can
help
talk
instead
to
of
a
firing. You
therapist.
know,
It's all right. Therapist
you know.
is there for you.
And if you are not, if you
Oh
are
no,
letting,
Tony Khan in therapy.
oh no,
So then CM Punk was next to me, and I couldn't speak up, man. I couldn't speak up. I couldn't. I was just everything was running through my head. This is the end. This is the end.
anyway, I'm sitting there. My good buddy CM Punk is there, my childhood hero. I'm like, man, we had such a good night. And you know, he just starts saying how he works with. He's old and he's tired and he works with fucking children. He looked right at me and I said, "We're friends. I thought we were friends. I thought we were special." You know.
I thought we were special. I'm
And I
sorry. I'm sorry, Doc. Can I just have some tissues real quick?
and so, did you address this with him? Did you talk to him? Tell him how he made you feel? Or we talked, and I didn't tell him that. I did, however, give him his own show on Saturdays.
Tony, we've talked about this. You do too much, man. Well, we're gonna be doing more, all right? This is all I have left.
If I
Booking
did,
shows.
clearly I'm not doing enough. Otherwise, CM Punk would have yelled at me on that press conference. God damn it!
It's my fault. We've talked about it. It's not your fault. You couldn't have done anything. I could have done something.
Maybe you're doing,
Something.
maybe you're
I
doing
could have
too
done
much
better.
for the CM Punk fellow. Maybe you should put it somewhere else, like the women's division. What division?
I mean, is that even his real name? And then Tony's just sitting there staring. He's like, is it his real name?
Johnny, we're talking about the women's division now. Now I'm distracted. Now I gotta talk about something else.
What division? Is it CM Punk division? Yeah, collision.
No, the collision. Yeah, I know them.
The
I know.
collision. Yeah, collision division. Got it.
Tony, stop walking away. We're not done yet. I got some booking to do. Oh my god.
I got something to eat. See ya.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. I gotta throw a dartboard at it. I gotta throw some darts at a dartboard at two random woman wrestler names and see who's fighting who tomorrow.
Yeah. One match per show, am I right? See ya.
And I'm assuming that's maybe how. Well, no, there was actually a whole thing behind how she got the title shot, isn't there? Sheeta.
I don't know.
Well,
I
she
haven't
got the
seen
title
her in
shot.
years.
Somehow she got the title shot. It's maybe on us for not watching the show. And she won the title. Good for her.
Was that the next thing we were talking about?
That's the main event. That's the last thing on the
Yeah.
show.
All right. But yeah, she won. And I was happy, man, because this fucking group sucks. I hate them.
It does suck. They were just making so much noise at ringside. I know it's all very annoying.
They just don't get it. All right. They just don't get it what they're doing. They just chose some
There's
random thing to do. They were like, let's just call everyone losers, and that's it. That's what we do.
I feel bad because no one is telling them that they're not getting good heat and that they're actually getting go away heat. And I feel bad for
We
them.
got rid of Vicky Guerrero. What's going on?
You cut off one head of the Hydra, two more take its place.
Why does this keep happening? Why is there always an annoying person in this women's division?
Can't have something nice for too long. If you're the women's division, you can't have ever had anything nice.
Think about it. Brandy Rhodes, Vicky Guerrero, the Loser Squad, everyone's fucking annoying.
There really isn't any winning, especially if you're in the women's division,
And they always
unfortunately.
take over the women's division. Except Vicky Guerrero, I guess, but oh my god.
Well, she tried.
Jesus.
She tried.
Brandy did do it though.
But she did do that also.
Yeah.
And there was a rough period of time where Britt Baker just kept winning everything.
Which was alright compared to this.
Actually, no, compared to this,
That
I
was
was
the best
actually like
time, I
watching
think.
Shakespeare, actually.
Yeah, that was the best time for this division was when Britt Baker was on top.
And then there's this whole report that's come out now. So, I mean, really, who knows what's going on? Not even a report, just the
What's
whole
the
story.
report?
The
What is
story
it?
that came out basically is just a wrestler named Lou Fisto, I think, or she talked to an AEW female talent about how Tony Khan about it's about the locker room, talking about the women's locker room situation. She's basically saying how things are really bad back there. Certain groups are like going out of their way to badmouth other talent and try to like force them out or whatever. And then when people complain and go to Tony about these situations, Tony just goes, "Why don't you go take the night off?" And he never gets them back.
He just doesn't give a fuck at all about anything going on in that division. He just does not care.
If this is true, big if true, you know what I mean? We
I'm
don't
just
know
saying, yeah,
for sure.
if true, allegedly, right? But overall, I think that definitely sounds like Tony.
It's not the most un-Tony Khan thing I've heard in my entire life.
Like, if he's only booking one match per show, how much does he even care in the first place, right? So, of course, he's not going to give a fuck if some leave and some stay and whatever.
It kind of feels like he just books them because he feels like he'll get in trouble for not having them, you know?
Exactly. And I think he needs to be honest with us, okay?
I think people would be less upset if he was just honest about it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it'd be more upset, but like, still, just tell
I,
us how you really feel, you know?
I would be less upset because at least he's not lying to people, you know?
Finally, he admits it. I knew it all along. That's how I would feel.
I mean,
And
again,
also, that's kind of shitty as well.
it's like saying I got a secret to tell you and telling people the sky is blue most of the time, you know?
you know. But either way, Hikaru Shida is the victor, and I was really happy about it. I was like, hell yeah. And then there was a nice shot of her in front of the 200 sign that someone had, and that was cool.
What I will say about the ending to this match is I did not see it because my recording cut off before the end of the match.
All right, well, I forgot the ending, but it doesn't matter, okay? Oh, no, it's a roll up, actually. She won with a roll up, but she kicked out of the other person's finishing move, I think.
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm's finishing move.
All right, well,
So
sounds.
she was actually cooking, really. She was.
I think it would have been a better match if Tony's friends were not at ringside.
I've
And
definitely seen better Hikaru Shida matches.
not like the one with Thunder Rosa that happened a couple years ago. That was fantastic. I like that one.
Yeah. She does a lot, though. Like, she kicks out of a lot, which I don't know if I like. But this time around, I was okay with
Yeah, I get that. Especially if
it. Yeah.
she's winning.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But overall,
Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to change the women's division by any means.
I think it
I
was.
mean, I feel like I don't think Hikaru Shida actually is part of any problems, right? She seems like an innocent person.
She just kind of seems there to be there, and you gotta respect it.
So, if they give the title to her, at least she's not causing any issues.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that was Dynamite.
That was Dynamite 200. 200
Some
episodes
confusing
of
things.
fun.
Some confusing things. I'm not really sure what's going on in AEW at the moment. But do you think MJF versus Adam Cole is a strong enough main event?
I think it depends on how the match plays out.
I think for right now it makes sense, right? Like the storyline and whatnot.
I'm
I
just
think
happy
the
there's finally.
pop, if what happens at the show or whatever, it's gonna be all good, I think.
I'm just happy that there's finally one match on the All In card.
Yeah, true.
So
And
that's
it's the
something.
main event. It's the finishing topic or whatever.
It is the end of the show, the main event.
It's the
Um,
ending at the end of the show, yeah.
yeah. So overall, we're gonna go thumbs up on this show. I think that's fair.
Thumbs up. I think it's perfectly fine. For sure. Some
Thumbs up.
things just seem like the story is not there for a lot of these things. Like it's minimal story, I think.
What I will tell you is I cannot for the life of you tell you what else is gonna happen at All In, but I had fun, and that earns it a low thumbs up for me.
Like what's going on with MJF and Adam Cole's great story, I think.
I think that's the only intriguing thing going into All In, truthfully.
Exactly. I don't know what else anyone has going, really. Like, I don't know. I'm
I
not sure.
saw
I
a
mean,
thing,
maybe Swerve has something going on. I like that, what he's doing.
maybe, yeah. I don't know if I want to see
Yeah.
Nick Wayne and Darby Allin versus AR Fox and Swerve Strickland, though. I don't know if I'm that
It
interested
might
in
be
that
interesting
either.
as is. I think it might be cool.
I saw a thing the other day that said it might be doing the Bucks versus FTR 3, which I don't really have any interest in at this moment because there's no story.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Like it's not running back shit. I don't know. Of course it's a big show. They say it's gonna be like one of the biggest in history or whatever. So it's not terribly wrong, but I don't think it will be
What I'm going to say
the
is for a show
biggest.
that's like your WrestleMania or a very big show for you, you should really be making people interested, and you're not doing that right now.
Unfortunately, that might be one of Tony Khan's biggest flaws, really.
Yeah, he really isn't great at storytelling.
No, it really just happens naturally, I think.
What is Tony Khan doing realistically? I'm asking questions now about him as a human.
Every now and then something kicks off, right? But like usually nothing's going on.
They were doing great when it first started, 200 episodes ago, it was going pretty good.
And then when he gets lazy and he just puts tag matches on the show, and that's it.
All right.
He's like, just throw a 6 man right there, 4 man right there, 10 man, I guess. Sure,
Uh,
seems good.
I I think there was a noticeable drop off in quality once Hangman won the title from Kenny. That's when it stopped being as great as it was.
That Hangman Kenny stuff was good.
That
That
was
was the
peak.
last one. I was like, perfect. That was fantastic.
Oh, well.
Honestly,
Uh,
I think I had really high hopes for the MJF CM Punk thing before everything happened.
oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because he
They're
comes
gonna run it
back, but
back.
then MJF was the mystery guy, and he takes off the thing. He's like, "I'm coming after you," and then everything happened. Unfortunately,
Then Punk said, "That's what you think. I'm gonna go do a press conference. You're not gonna want to."
I thought that would be the main event too, like CM Punk MJF.
I think that probably threw them off a lot, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, I felt like that was gonna be the main event until they announced Adam Cole, of
I,
course, because of now the story is leading to Adam Cole. So.
I think for now it's just gonna be they're gonna take some time to build to it, which isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, because it's kind of confusing when you think about it. Because then CM Punk has the X Championship, like the X. So I don't know.
The X
He's
Championship,
gonna be defending
Twitter
that, I
Championship.
guess. Randomly, it doesn't really count.
When will he defend that title against Elon Musk? Is the question I'm asking.
Like that Jack Perry should seem random too. When he came out with the FTW Championship, and I was like, "What the fuck, man? What happened to Hook?
He lost.
This guy killed Hook. God damn it!
He hooked Hook.
He hooked this guy."
Tragic, but
So
it
there was
happens.
a lot that I was like, I don't know, but otherwise, I think we gave our ratings. Are we good?
I think we're pretty good. Let us know down below any thoughts you may have. And let us know if we're missing something, because we did miss a couple weeks of Dynamite. By couple, we mean a couple months. So let us know if we missed something, and you guys know what might be going on at all. And
I just want to see a flood of yes, 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 yes in the comments.
yeah, for true, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe I should give the plugs away.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Here's the plugs. Go follow us wherever you possibly can. We're on every single social media platform, including X, the platform. Podcasting platform, 5-star reviews always help us. YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.